Hello guys, and welcome to your pick a card reading. This is StarFire. I'm here with a quick message on what is your next unexpected big surprise blessing. So what is the next thing that you would just be totally surprised, not expecting at all, that will be your next blessing? You're going to be expecting it after this reading, like now that you watch this reading. But I feel that the divine is saying, okay, we're going to let you know one of your next big blessings that we were going to surprise you with. We're going to let you know about it now, or at least some of it. I don't feel that they're going to like take away the total surprise though. I feel like you're still going to be surprised even when it happens. So it's okay that you know what I tell you, because you'll still be surprised. Okay. Now I do feel like this blessing is going to really make you feel full of so much joy. It feels like a blessing that you would not even fathom or expect. Go ahead and choose from these 4 separate options. We have option number 1, option number 2, option number 3, and option number 4. You can choose either by the image, or you can choose by the ornament here. So option number 1 is Dive Deep, which is this pink ice cream. Option number 2 is Celebrate, this cute pink candy. Guys, I know I said this in my last pick a card. I'm obsessed with funky, cool, unique ornaments. And then option number 3, we have Manifest, this green ice cream cone. And then option number 4, Positive Shift, this cute little blue candy. It looks so whimsical and magical. So if you are drawn to this video, there's a big, unexpected, positive, mind-boggling, in a good way, blessing, surprise from the divine for you. Go ahead and choose your option, make your selection, and then go to the timestamps down below in the description box. There is a link down there also if you would like to book a personal reading with me at the Enchanted One. All right, I will see you guys at your selection. So those of you that chose option number 1, we have Dive Deep. Chose this mirror here. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the finest of them all? And then we have the hot pink ice cream. So what I'm seeing here is that there's going to be a big glow up in your physical appearance, okay? But with a Dive Deep, you're going to have a big glow up with your physical appearance because of all the changes and glow up you've gone through internally. Gratitude for the good. You know you're the winner. Big blessings here and still manifesting. Excited. You guys have this like purple hot pink kind of vibe and like a hint of blue in there. We have new income, the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Fool, and we have the element of air, intellectual, idealistic, communicative, curious, inventive, bright ideas, diplomatic, cold, alert, gathering information, mental acuity, clever, likely it's developing. So if you guys had a question in your mind, like yes, no, maybe so, the answer is likely. Something is developing, okay? I feel like you are developing. And again, that just confirms that this shift that you've had internally, that it's going to start to show externally. So that's the first thing I'm getting is you're going to be looking really hot. and like to the point where it's going to surprise you how hot you look. And it's going to surprise others how hot you look too. Let me read the channeled message for you from the back. I've got my H2O here. That's a reminder for you guys, stay hydrated, okay? It's time to stop and reflect. If you've drawn this card, you're being asked to look deep within to find your true inner beauty and light. There have been people around you that have been gossiping about you and putting a false image of you out into the universe. This has affected your self-esteem. Look in the mirror and break through the illusion. These people are projecting their own insecurities and fears onto you. They don't really know you, and they don't have the right or heart to judge you. Know that they are suffering within and want to spread their suffering so that they don't feel alone. Distance yourself from these people or cut them off if you can, and claim your truth. You are rising above, because if you see this card here, she is above those clouds. And she's so elegant and she's facing the sun. I feel that in the past, you were full of confusion, doubt, and fog. Like there was a fog of illusion. You had a perception of yourself that was lesser than what you really are. You did not perceive yourself and your value correctly. You're a high value individual. The reason why you perceive yourself so much lower than you should really be perceiving yourself is because there were people around you that were gossiping about you. People made you believe negative things about yourself. People wanted you to not know your worth in the past. So people possibly gained up on you, or whatever the case is, you felt like something was wrong with you because people wanted you to feel that way. It's almost like the people in the past maybe wanted your blessings or wanted like your high level of value and like they wanted to feel that way and they only felt they could feel that way by pushing you down possibly. What I'm seeing here is that you now see your value. You're gaining clarity and you now see your worth. And you are starting to believe in yourself again. You're starting to again believe in the fact that you're awesome. And I feel like you're excited because again, you're starting to have more hope in life. Now, one of the biggest blessings I'm seeing here is with the 9 of Wands, you are going to not allow for anyone to knock you down anymore like maybe they have in the past. With the 10 of Pentacles here and the Fool, you're going to be surprised at the people that come into your life showing you that you're worth it, because you didn't have that. You're going to be shocked at how well people start treating you. That's another thing. People are going to start to treat you very respectfully and well because they see your value now too. So the fog has lifted for you and for others. Everyone's starting to see the truth of you, including yourself and everyone else, which is that you're awesome and people really like you. Like you're a high value individual. So that's one thing. Again, a big glow up in how you look and also how people treat you. People are going to really be a lot more respectful and honorable and nice to you. And I feel like people aren't going to be crossing your healthy boundaries as they may have tried to in the past. Another big blessing that I'm seeing here is a lot of money. With the 10 of Pentacles here, I see you living very well. I see you having a lot of abundance and prosperity. This is interesting. Okay, so I got a really big message here. I feel like you may have been really standoffish in the past because you've been hurt. You had like the wall of China up, okay? With the 9 of Wands, you had the wall of China up because you've been so hurt in the past. I feel like you're going to go from the 9 of Wands being overly protective, overly self-defensive, which you may not feel that you are. And again, you had a reason to be. You had a reason to be that way. But I feel like you're going to shift into this Fool energy, which is lighthearted and happy. You're going to be blessed with joy. An emotional clean slate is what I'm kind of getting. Like feeling renewed emotionally. I feel like you're calling your spirit home. And that internal shift, calling your true spirit home of joy, of just, when you were a kid and you just felt happy, like you just felt present and just, you were just content, like you're going to feel free and lighthearted. That internal glow up is going to create this external glow up as well. That's the internal glow up that I feel like you're already shifting into now. You're shifting into that. And that's also going to allow you to fly above any lower vibrational paradigms or obstacles. It's having that love in your heart, having love in your heart for life, having faith, hope, optimism, and being lighthearted and having fun. Like literally just being a good vibe and feeling good. Like you're not going to be weighed down by negative energy like depression or anything like that you may have been weighed down by in the past. I don't know. I feel like this sounds extreme, but your next mind-boggling blessing also feels mainly like being saved. And I'm not talking in a religious sense. I know I'm talking about calling your spirit home and everything, but I just feel like you're being saved, like spiritually speaking. Your next mind-boggling blessing is being saved and also saving another. For some of you, there could be a feminine energy that wants to save you. And I'm saying it like that, but again, I'm not speaking in like a religious sense, but I just feel like she may want to help you. There's like an older feminine energy that may want to help you, guide you, or somehow just, I don't know. I'm only giving the information that I'm supposed to give. So some things are not known or meant to be known right now. But you have someone helping you. and who will help to save you or to elevate you, to protect you, and to guide you. Now, I also feel like that is your energy for someone else as well, someone younger than you. It's almost like a domino effect. You're being saved, and you're going to save another, and that other will save another. It's like a domino effect, spiritually speaking. And now, saving just means, resparking that life within you, bringing you back to life, spiritual rebirth that will last, eternal spiritual rebirth, like that renewal of eternal life within the spirit. So, liberation, your next big mind-boggling blessing that's going to really surprise you once you receive it, because you're going to feel overwhelmed with the joy. It's going to be spiritual liberation with the help of another. And again, liberating someone else. So if you're worried about somebody right now, like, are they going to be okay? Yes, they will. Even if there's not someone specific, like telling you, hey, I'm helping you, they may be a guide or a mentor in some little subtle ways. But they're going to make sure that you're okay somehow. Or because of them, you will find the right path or be liberated spiritually. And have like a spiritual clean slate. I'm getting like no karma. Your karma will be balanced. Now, and again, you're doing that for another. And the person that if you're worrying about somebody, or if in the future you might worry about somebody, they will be fine because of you, because of your strength, because of your grounded energy and your example. Now, again, I'm also seeing a lot of prosperity and abundance as well. A lot of prosperity and abundance. And again, feeling liberated from any sort of like wounds or triggers or anything that kind of kept you in that fog, that illusion of the lower vibrational paradigms that you weren't enough. You're going to be rising above that. You're not going to be triggered anymore. You're not going to have the same old wounds. I see you being healed. So overall, guys, just to keep it shorter, I'm seeing great abundance and prosperity that will generate wealth for your entire family. The blessings coming in for you are going to be blessings for others too. You will be so blessed that the blessings will overflow into those around you that you love. Again, you're going to have so much money that you're going to bless your family, and you're going to be very wealthy that you're going to be helping others financially, or just like it's going to bless them, and also your spiritual liberation, feeling renewed and not feeling weighed down anymore. It's going to be a blessing to those around you too, because you will be a guide and an example for those around you as well. So I see somebody that's older than you going through something and getting through it. And being an example for you somehow, and you doing the same thing and being an example for somebody else. You yourself are shifting into this abundance, prosperous, liberated energy. Anyone you're worried about is shifting into it too, or will be shortly after you do. That's your message. And I feel like there's already like signs around that this is already manifesting. And if there aren't, like, there's already going to be little hints like here and there, like money is going to start flowing. You're going to start glowing, and you're going to start showing the world the sunny side. I don't know. I'm getting like the sun's coming out, and it's you. And that's why it's going to bless you and everyone, because you're the sun, and you're blessing yourself by being the sun, and you bless everyone as the sun. You shine on everyone that divinity that blesses them as well, and all of reality. So that's your message. If you guys would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. Drop down a little pink ice cream emoji to let me know that you came from option number 1. I don't know if there is a pink ice cream emoji on there, but if there is, or something hot pink, like a hot pink emoji. Hopefully there's an ice cream one. Drop that down below in the comments to let me know that you came from option number 1. All right, guys, like the video if you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Those of you that chose option number 2, celebrate this pink candy here. The channel message is all of your chakras are coming into alignment, just as you yourself are coming into alignment with your higher self. Now your guides are sending you clear messages. If you haven't received a message yet, go out in nature, meditate, and connect. This is a time for celebration. You're on the right path. Whether or not you've been trying to awaken your spiritual gifts, now is the perfect divine time to do so. Follow your guidance system and watch your world be transformed by magic and wonder. Okay, so that's clarified by this card here. This card here. Oh yeah, I think this is a stack that had like extra cards. Divine channel, discovery, knowledge, positive shift. 8. This is a generally positive sign as this number is tied to balance and success. Important. And then we have the snowflake, the 4 of wands, the 5 of pentacles, the 2 of swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, was this part of yours too? Wow, I didn't even see that. This was down there, the 7 of cups. I feel like that's part of the message though. Like, that's how you're going to be surprised. You're going to be like, oh, like, I feel like you're going to get a blessing and then like, you're going to have more blessings on top of that blessing, like more choices. So it's like, you may think you have choices now. There are certain choices that you are contemplating or, you know, like different paths you can take now. New possibilities. And I'm seeing like more choices than you even thought you had. More options than you even thought you had. More possibilities than you even thought you had. So something that you have not seen is going to come to light. Something that you weren't aware of that was an option or a choice is going to be made aware. It's going to be brought to your attention. And you're going to be like, oh, wow, I didn't know that was a possibility. Or I didn't even think of that. Your next big blessing, that's going to be really mind-boggling. Again, it's like, it's going to be like that feeling of, I didn't even think of that. Having options and possibilities that you didn't even think of or that you didn't see before. Like you see the blindfold here. You weren't aware of certain options or possibilities that you're going to become aware of. Okay. And I almost feel like you in the past with the 5 of coins here, you felt like you didn't have any options or any choices, or you didn't see that there was a path or option for you that you would prefer, if that makes sense. You felt like there was a lack of options or choices or possibilities in one or more areas of life. For some of you, it could be career or finances. For others of you, it could be in regards to friendship or love, okay? Feeling like a lack of. But now you're going to have more than enough choices or friends or options. So if you've been struggling with like looking for your, like, you know, a partner, you're going to have more, like in the past, if you feel like you didn't have any choices in regards to love, you're going to have so many choices that you're going to be like, wow, I don't know what to choose. But you're going to use your intuition and make the right choice. Now, if you guys feel like you have been struggling with finances, like you don't have enough money or you wish you had more money, I see you discovering something new, a new option or a new route or a new idea that's going to aid your financial increase. You might do things differently that's going to aid your financial increase. For those of you that are wanting a financial increase, I feel like that's going to happen. It may not happen out of nowhere. Some of you may get a promotion or have some sort of possibility for a financial raise or increase. Again, others of you, you're going to do something new that's going to create an increase in finances. For those of you who've been feeling like you wish you had more friends that you felt a true, genuine connection with, you're going to have more than enough. You're going to have a lot of options, love, friendship, and connections of all sorts. You're going to have a lot of connections that are really fulfilling and everything you wish they were. Yeah, I feel like you are going to be socializing a lot more. You're going to be feeling a lot more balanced. But I also feel like you're going to have like this balance of socializing, but also having plenty of alone time too. Because we have the knowledge, we have the stack of books here. We have the plants, important plants. So I feel that you are going to be having plenty of time to like, you know, read a book, do things that are, you know, that need to be done in order to create success. It's like you're going to be discovering something new that's going to open your mind to a new path or possibility that is going to create better days and more abundance and prosperity in your life. Again, I feel like it might be like a slow shift, but you're already shifting. I feel that you're going to take the sunglasses off and see more clearly. Also, like, you know, this is kind of funny. This might be really specific, but if someone's in jail or like prison or something like that, I feel like they're going to be let out. Like they're going to be released. If someone's literally in prison or jail, it's like they've served their time, or new information has been revealed that they're innocent, or they're being let go because of something. Maybe the laws changed or something, or whatever the case is. I'm seeing like someone's going to come out of jail or prison, and it's going to be so awesome. Like they're going to be like, yes. And it could be because of some sort of new information, or like a loophole or something, like new information revealing that they are innocent. Now, for those of you not in that situation, or, you know, dealing with someone in that situation, for anyone that's in like a spiritual prison, you're going to be liberated because, again, it's like it's being revealed that you are innocent, that you are a divine channel, actually. You're aligned with the divine. I'm just getting spiritual liberation and or literal liberation from prison or jail for some of you. Which obviously would create way better days, and would make sense on, you know, why you'd be socializing more. Now, for those of you that feel like you were in a spiritual mental prison, that just means that you are getting out of your head and you're being more present with the people around you and connecting more deeply, okay, and more happily. I'm also getting like health for some reason, being healthy. So those of you that may be struggling with your health, whether it's due to eating too many sweets, I feel that you're going to start to eat better, possibly like make better choices. So overall, all of this is leading to your biggest mind-boggling blessing, which is a really strong connection here with the Four of Wands. I really see that you're going to have a really strong connection. And again, several of them. I feel like you're going to have very strong friendships, connection and love. You're no longer going to feel left out, abandoned, or like in a lack mentality. Like you're lacking friends, you're lacking love. You're now going to be having an abundance of love and friendship. And people that like love your uniqueness. I feel like you're super unique, and not everyone vibed with that in the past, but I'm feeling like the people coming in love that about you. They love it about you. They love how unique you are. They like that you're different. That's what they like about you. And that's why they're going to value you so much. So I see celebrating liberation of like prison or jail, or spiritual, a mental prison. And again, you're going to be really surprised by how much someone loves you and how much others love you or start to love you. And again, I also feel that you're going to be discovering something really important. You, with a divine channel, you guys are a channel, and you're going to be discovering your gifts of being a channel. All your spiritual gifts they're turning on now. If you've already had your spiritual gifts on, they are increasing a lot now, and I feel like that's going to be the biggest surprise. Okay, so all these things are happening. Like I said, some of them have been happening slowly over time. But the biggest shocking part about your blessing, which I see several in here, several blessings, but the biggest shocking part is going to be how freaking psychic you are. There we go. How psychic you are is going to really shock you. If you know you're psychic, you're going to be like shocked by how much more psychic you suddenly become, especially with your channeling abilities, but also your manifestation abilities. But again, that's the biggest shock. You're going to shock yourself and others with how psychic you are. People are going to be like, holy fudge. If you didn't think you were psychic, you're going to be shocked to find out that you are. If you're watching this, you are psychic. I'm telling you, you're a channel, you're psychic, you're gifted, and if you don't think you are, you're going to be surprised that you are. And you're going to be celebrated for your psychic abilities as well. I feel like they have been developing over time, and they're, it's going to just suddenly become very clear to you and to everyone. Holy crap, you're psychic. So that's the biggest thing. Is the biggest blessing is, they're all blessings, but the biggest shocking one is how psychic you are. How psychic you are. And also, things that you've manifested in the past, you're going to be shocked at how much of a powerful manifester you are. The things you wanted, you manifested, it's all going to manifest for you, all of it in your favor. And it's going to feel really good. That is your pick a card reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. The link for everything, all of my links are down below in the description box. So go down there for that if you'd like. Drop a little candy. I think there's like a candy emoji that you can drop in the comments. You guys have a stellar day. Those of you that chose option number 3, the manifest card and this cute ice cream cone, this green popsicle. Your channeled message is, you are an extremely powerful creator. When your heart and mind are one, your power of manifestation is amplified. Pay attention to the thoughts and emotions you frequently visit. What are you manifesting? What would you prefer to manifest instead? Visualize a life you desire. Take action towards your goals and watch the magic of manifesting your deepest desires occur before your eyes. Step 1 is to believe in yourself, believe in magic, and believe in the law of attraction. Okay, so we have stylish, and then we have wishes are coming true, true happiness, massive glow up, a total baddie, good health, happiness, balance, love, luck, and abundance. There you go. That's your reading. You're manifesting that. And then we have the Crow, the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Your next mind-boggling blessing is going to leave you feeling super stunned and surprised and baffled at what you realize. Your perception is going to shift on something big. You're going to start to see the truth that's going to set you free. You're going to start to remember your past lives, your alternate lives, and gain a bigger picture on reality. You are really, with a crow spirit totem here, I really see you guys quantum shifting. This might sound profound. Here in this human experience, we timeline shift where we create little shifts, and sometimes it's not as evident. It's there's restrictions to our shifting here. I feel you're going to realize that you can take those restrictions off easily. You're going to remember how to set yourself free spiritually in order to quantum shift. I'm getting a few different things. Again, it's seeing the world through a very different perspective. Again, remembering the truth of magic, believing in yourself and in magic. You're literally going to have experiences that you're going to be what the fudge? You're going to be how is that possible? Your life is going to turn into a fairy tale. That's how it's going to feel because of the things that start to happen. You're going to be I didn't realize this was possible. It's things that not everyone experiences, but you will experience because it's going to, because you manifested it. I really feel that's your blessing. The next mind-boggling blessing. Things are going to happen that are going to be really surprising and feel it's supernatural. You're going to have a lot of magical, positive, supernatural things happen that are going to be so shocking. But you're not going to be scared because I feel you are going to be able to handle this information, okay, and experience. And in fact, this information or experience is actually going to liberate you from some sort of restrictions or limitations in your abilities and of manifestation and shifting and creating. Some of you have already been experiencing, but this feels like a really big deal. This is going to be so baffling that you're going to be I've never experienced something supernatural to that degree in a good way. And it's going to feel really good though. I feel somebody's communicating to you from some sort of magical dimension is what it feels like. That's what it's going to feel like. You're going to feel somebody's communicating to you from another realm or another dimension. And they are. But I'm also getting a big crown chakra activation and third eye activation to a very high degree because you can handle it now. You are learning secrets or piercing through some sort of spiritual veil and seeing the truth behind multiple realities. I don't know. I'm getting your biggest blessing that's going to really surprise you is stepping into your multidimensionality, and it's going to feel good. It's going to feel liberating. You're going to feel oh, I knew it. You're going to be like, I knew this is what life is supposed to be like. But also with that, you're going to be stepping into your power of manifestation even further, which is going to come with so many blessings. Like I want to say infinite blessings, which include good health, happiness, feeling balanced, being balanced, love, which the Two of Cups here and the Page of Cups, I see you falling in love. Actually, I don't see you falling in love. I see you rising in love. Yeah, it's like I see you falling in love with somebody like magical. You're falling in love with somebody that's like a interdimensional being, or like already connected to their multidimensionality, and they're helping you awaken to yours. So someone who's already awakened to their interdimensionality, multidimensionality, is aiding you in awakening in your multidimensionality and interdimensionality, and remembering that truth of your spirit. You have somebody that's totally in love with you. Like they are totally in love with you. They think you're stylish. They think you look good. They're really into you. They are helping you awaken to your abilities, and they're helping you on your ascension journey, quantum leaping into your multidimensionality, interdimensionality, and creating a new reality. They're awakening you to your power, to your magical power. So that's your next big crazy surprise, is your life is going to turn into a fairy tale. What I'm getting is also another big blessing is how much someone loves you, how perfect they feel for you. I'm getting like somebody that would cross any realm or dimension to find you. Someone who loves you so much that no matter where you are in any realm or dimension or plane of existence, they will find you because they only want you. So like the love of I want to say the love of a lifetime, but it feels like the love of an eternal time. You're going to be so surprised at this blessed love that's an eternal connection. And you're going to be surprised at how powerful you are. And with your power, you're going to be manifesting a big glow up. You're going to be looking really, really good. And again, good health, happiness, everything I said. Your wishes are coming true, and you're going to have true happiness. So you're going to be very surprised at your manifestation abilities, certain truths of reality that you're going to understand better and experience supernatural things. Again, it's going to feel supernatural, but it's going to become your new normal. Your life is going to feel like a fairy tale, and you're going to experience it with the deepest love. Again, it feels like an eternal connection, because it feels like someone who would follow you through any reality or realm or dimension or anywhere. This person is like devoted to you for eternity. So that is your message. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. The link for all of that's down below in the description box. Drop a little ice cream emoji or green emoji to let me know that you came from option number 3. You guys have a stellar day. You chose option number 4, positive shift. And it's really interesting that you guys have this kind of blue gold color scheme here. It's like blue and gold. And that's funny. My nails are blue and gold on this hand. But anyways, so you're going from this energy, because if you see here, this person was like crying. They had a broken heart. You're going from that energy to this energy. So there's a positive shift here. So your channeled message, you are shifting from a more pessimistic point of view to a more positive one. This energetic shift is bringing more light into your manifestations. You are going from creating and experiencing sadness, heartbreak, mental or emotional anguish, and powerlessness to hope, love, true connections, bliss, being present, joy, and standing in your power. You are now reclaiming your inner strength and shifting from the inside out. And then we have this deadly nightshade. Someone's throwing shade. Triggered. To heal your shadow, you shouldn't fear it. And then we have alluring. Good luck. Winner. Keep going the right way. Today will be great. Stunned, triggered. The haters are not happy at all with what's going on. Genuinely shocked, kind of impressed too. You're not being triggered at all. And then we've got the 4 of Cups, the Lovers, the 4 of Swords, and we have Jupiter, ruler of expansion, and monogamy, couple, loyal, devoted, long-term connection. So your next mind-boggling blessing is going to shock you, and it's going to shock a lot of other people too. You're going to shock all of your haters. Because I feel that people have worked very hard to keep you down. People have put in overtime, clocked in, and didn't clock out when it came to triggering you, throwing shade your way, trying to knock you down, keep you down, trigger you. But none of their tactics are working anymore. And if they have been, if they still kind of work, they're not going to be. Their tactics will no longer be working at all. Like zero, zip, nada. I feel like the ops may have drained you of your energy because they were triggering you, possibly making you worry, possibly causing sleepless nights, not getting enough rest. But your next biggest blessing that even you are not expecting is you will not be triggered by your ops at all anymore, ever again. They cannot trigger you anymore. It's going to happen out of nowhere. You're going to be like, I almost feel like it's going to be out of nowhere, but I feel like you've already been working on healthy boundaries and stuff and releasing energy enmeshments, but you're going to be at a place where they literally cannot affect you negatively. And I feel like they wanted to keep you tired, stressed, worried, full of fear, and insecure. And they wanted you to, for some reason, they didn't want you to enjoy life. Like, they didn't want you to have gratitude in your heart for some reason. They didn't want you to have hope. They wanted you to be full of devastation. That sounds horrible. Like, who would do that? Anyways, and for some of you, this could very well be in the spiritual realm. Like, you've been facing spiritual attack. But I'm getting that, like, you will not be harmed. You will no longer be affected by anyone throwing shade your way or anyone trying to attack you spiritually. And it's because you're going the right way. Right here we have jumping timelines at a rapid rate. Listening to your intuition, taking the right steps, taking the right leaps of faith, rapid success, take appropriate action, advancing. They can't stop you from your positive destiny. This is the thing. You have a big destiny here. You have a big freaking destiny. And that's why you've been so severely targeted spiritually and by people. Because you are destined for something big. And no one can stop you from your destiny. They may have thought they were stopping you, but they were only part of the plan. Source sees all, knows all. The people that try to stop you were part of Source's plan. Everything has been going according to plan. And it's not that Source made them trigger you, no. Source just knew what they would do with you. But Source knew how it would aid your growth. Source gives chances, over and over and over. So just because Source knows you're going to do something doesn't mean Source is going to punish you before you do it. And again, Source doesn't punish. Source teaches so that you can learn and be a better you. Source, everything that's been happening, Source already knew. You're going to be baffled and surprised to find out that nothing's went wrong. You may have felt like things were going wrong because the karmics or the ops wanted you to feel that way. But they were only helping you. They were only part of the plan. Source already knew what they were doing. They were not being sneaky like they thought they were, especially spiritually. If you feel like there have been like spiritual attacks, which I feel like you've been facing that for a long time. Source already knew. Nothing can be hidden from Source ever. They may have thought they were getting away with something, but they were not. And they are not. And that's going to surprise them to find out. And it's going to surprise you to find out as well. Like, oh, wait, Source has a hand on everything and sees everyone in any realm, in any dimension. Source is everywhere. Source is everything. Source is in you and I, and even the ops. You are destined for success. You're destined for everything you want. You're going to honestly feel like you're the luckiest person in all of existence with how everything unravels. And I feel like that's the opposite of how you felt. You may have felt like the unluckiest person, or you may have felt like luck was just not on your side, but you're being blessed with good luck. The divine favors you. I see that you're going to get the proper rest you need. I feel like if people were stealing your energy or blessings somehow, they will not be able to any further. Like if they somehow were like thinking they were stealing your energy or blessings or something, they will no longer be able to like drain you of your energy or blessings, if that makes sense. Like I feel like if there was energy enmeshment, or if someone was like taking something from you, or energy enmeshment, that's not going to be happening anymore. And I also feel like you're going to have a very happy love life. With the lovers here, this is twin flame union. With the lovers, that is twin flame union. So I see you having twin flame union. And I see you getting proper rest. I see you having enough rest. You're going to rest your mind and your body, and you're going to feel well. You're going to have peace in your heart. You will have faith and peace in your heart. You're going to be full of gratitude. And if you may have thought that there was like a missed opportunity with your twin flame, that's going to surprise you that it's not the case. There's not, twin flames come into union in divine timing. And there may have been people that have been trying to get in the way of the twin flames uniting, but no one can come in between the twin flame union. Twin flame union is destined for you guys. So I'm seeing a happy, loyal, devoted, long-term, monogamous connection with your twin flame. You're going to feel like a winner. You are going to be so shocked at how in love you are and how in love your partner is with you. I feel like you guys are going to be really obsessed with each other, like really into each other, but also like feel calm with each other. I mean, you might feel a little bit nervous at first, but like I feel like in the connection, once you guys like connect, I don't know, like once you merge your energies, you're going to feel so peaceful and calm around this person. I feel like you're going to want to be around each other like all the time, like 24/7. And again, any ops that were like draining your energy, or you had negative energy enmeshment with, you are going to not have that anymore. So your next mind-boggling surprise is twin flame union. But I feel like that's going to happen after you get rest. But again, I feel like you're going to feel like you can rest with your twin. It's almost like you're going to feel like your spirit's finally going to feel like it can finally rest, like it can be at peace and live peacefully, because like your twin makes you feel safe and like peaceful and relaxed. Like you guys do that for each other. So yeah, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of luck. So a lot of things are going to be shifting in a positive way for you. Again, we have success in multiple areas of life. And I feel like you're going to be very magnetic to your twin and vice versa. Like the twin flames, you're going to be so magnetic to each other that you're just going to like come into union naturally. I feel like one of the twins had to possibly explore their options in order to realize that they didn't find that same connection with these people. And then I feel like the other twin had to release negative energy enmeshment with negative people and also rest. I feel like one of the twins really needs a lot of rest. But again, I feel like twin flame union, that's going to be the big surprise for you guys. You guys are going to come into twin flame union. If you think you're with your twin, you're not. You're going to come into twin flame union. And you're going to leave behind any sort of karmics. They're going to be shocked at how happy you are. You're going to be shocked at how happy you are and how happy life can be and how happy love can be and how comfortable you can be around someone like that. And how good it can feel forever. Because that's how it feels. Now, the haters or the karmics that you were energetically enmeshed with, that were throwing shade at you and like trying to trigger you, they're going to be really shocked at how rapid you shift into this energy. And they're going to be really shocked at how happy you are without them. Like, I'm not laughing at them, but it's just like this guy has his mouth open, like, and he's like looking at the sun. You are going to be the sunshine. They're going to be really shocked at how magnetic you become. I feel like once you leave behind the ops and toxic people, you're going to become so magnetic, which is going to attract your twin flame, but it's also going to attract everyone. Even the ops are going to be like, they're going to even be impressed at your big, massive glow up. And also at how happy you become. They're going to be like, oh man, they're going to realize they were the problem. You know, honestly. And hopefully it helps them grow and learn, you know. They may even be in you know, like inspired by you. I feel like the ops are going to actually have a big wake-up call and realize they were the problem. And it's actually going to be a big learning lesson for them. And they're going to admire you and respect you and actually become like a healthier being to be around as well. So it's like a win-win for everybody, you know? You're going to shift and you're going to attract your twin flame. You're going to be magnetic. And the ops or people that were like triggering you in the past on purpose are going to, again, not be able to trigger you. They may still try, but they're going to be like, oh, wow, it's not working. And again, it's like they're going to follow your lead happily. They're going to go from this to that. They're going to be leaping towards you in a much different energy. Because I feel like they're going to realize like they can't trigger you. It's like, well, you can't beat him, might as well join him kind of thing. Anyways, so that's your reading. That's your next big surprise is how unbothered you become by the ops or any low vibes, and how magnetic you become. But also, you're going to be surprised at how the ops switch up in a good way. You're going to be surprised with how the ops suddenly are on your side and like a lot more pleasant and a lot more grateful for you. And yeah, I'm getting like people are going to be so grateful for you. And again, I'm also getting twin flame union. Twin flame union. So, okay, even if you are with your twin flame, I feel like there's going to be twin flame union, which is that harmonious, happy, loving connection. So whether it's, you know, whether you're with your twin flame or not, whatever the case is, I want to, you know, make sure I clarify. I see the masculine being a lot more grateful for his divine feminine. And I see the divine feminine having a lot more peace in her mind and heart and body, a lot more rest. The feminine needs a lot of rest, like a lot of rest. But I'm just seeing twin flame union, okay? And a lot of luck, because the divine favors you. The divine will not allow you to fall. The divine was never going to let you fall, not forever. So yeah, I'm seeing a positive shift in your life overall, but also a positive shift in how people treat you, especially the ops. They may still try to trigger you, but once they realize they can't anymore, which is going to shock you, the fact that they can't trigger you anymore. And it's going to shock them too. And I feel like when they try to trigger you, I actually feel like, again, they're going to be like, you can't beat him, might as well join him. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a big, happy shift in your life that's going to affect your love life positively. And also going to make the ops turn into allies. All right, so that is your pick a card reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. If you're interested in the press-on nails, you can go to starfirecustomnails. The link for all of that's down below in the description box, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe if you have not already. Drop a little candy emoji down in the comments to let me know they came from option number 4. All right, guys, you guys have a stellar day.